Hi, my name is Abby Chen, a sophomore from Chengdu, China. At the beginning of my speech, I have a question for you. Do you afraid of failure? Please raise your hand if you do. Thank you. Now imagine that you are sitting in your seat with an exam paper in front of you. You go home from the test and suffer from insomnia because you are trying to figure out if you got the correct answer. You are afraid that you won't do well, that your efforts won't be effective. You are anxious, wondering if the test will affect your GPA or even your future. Many of us are afraid of failure, at least some of the time. But the fear of failure can cause us to freeze and become immobilized. When I was in middle school, I was not good at math. However, my school is a math and science-focused school, so I'm just an outliner. Many of my classmates joked, "How could you be bad at math? It's not scientific." At that time, I was so eager to get a good grades in the exam and then so I can prove myself. I put a lot of pressure on myself and I was very afraid of failure. The night before the exam, I reviewed all the contents twice, and because I could not sleep, I go over the third time. All the while I thought of, what if I don't do well? How can I prove myself in front of my classmates? If I don't do well this time, is there something wrong with my IQ? At some point, I dozed off. On the second day, when I stepped into the examination room, I still find several questions that I could not answer. My palms were sweaty and my heart tightened as I scrambled to finish the paper. And what do you think happened? I didn't do well. It was even worse than before. At that time, I was unwilling to face my failure. After the exam, I fell into the cave of the self-denial, unwilling to work hard as before, because I was afraid that I would fail again. Thankfully, I had the opportunity to attend a new school for high school, and this fresh stage helped me to adjust my mindset. In the new environment, I was able to create and implement strategies that ease my fear and improved my outcomes. I hope they can help you too. The first one is to set small and attainable goals. For example, I make a math improvement plan. I write down on my schedule what I need to study and how many points I expect to get in the next exam. And secondly, I analyze all potential outcomes. Many people experience fear of the failure because they are afraid of the unknown. However, acknowledging all potential outcomes can help us feel in control and prepared. Thirdly, I consider the worst case scenarios and build a contingency plan. Failing is very normal, and a backup plan helps us recover easily. Before each test, I estimate my score and calculate how many points I should get in the next exam to maintain a good GPA. This strategy definitely helped me to become less anxious and keeps me moving forward. Last but not the least, thinking positively is also crucial. Failing is not terrible. Indeed, it is a lesson that spurs my growth in the right direction. I might make many mistakes that might drop my score. But a positive mindset enables me to reflect on myself, learn from my mistakes, and improve next time. Mistakes can force me to create new and improved study plan. While this is my story of my fear of failure, I'm sure you have your own as well. Why do so many of us struggling with this consuming fear? I believe it's partly due to society's messaging about success. Success is what is reported, shared, and prized. The result, rather than the process, steals the show. We begin to feel that we're the only ones who are falling into the seas of success around us. In many countries, a single test can determine which school a student can attend. A sport competition can change the fate of an athlete. An interview can determine whether or not a person can realize his or her dream. People around us are telling that successful people are happy and ask us to strive to become that person. But few tell us it's okay to fail. Beneath the prevalent social value, our desire for success sometimes overcome our sanity. To time, leaving us afraid of failure. In our pursuit of success, we compare ourselves with others from time to time and lose confidence in ourselves through many comparisons. From time to time, we become idealists, imagining our own success without planning for failure. On the way to success, we get used to chasing that success, but lose ourselves. However, frustrating failure often makes us feel the other side of the things and find a better self. I share my story here because I think failure should never be a terrible thing. Everyone who fails but not give up is a hero. Thank you.